Welcome back to Fast Track. We are bringing you this week's show in front of Beering Hall. I'm Ryan Straut.
And I'm Alexandra Johnson.
Forbes Business Magazine estimates that this generation of students will hold between 15 and 20 jobs throughout their careers. Not only is Purdue's College of Liberal Arts preparing students for this by giving them a vast array of skills to use in the future, but this new message is empowering them to do so. Many students today have tattoos, each with their own memory, story, and unique identity. But should students consider the possible downsides to getting tattoos before they graduate and become professionals? Fast Track reporter Jenna Wild has more on the story. The typical Purdue student probably prefers to sleep in, would like a lot of free time, and wears what they want most days of the week. Students participating in ROTC programs may sacrifice some of these luxuries. Cadets get up at 5 a.m. 3 times a week to do physical training, may take around 30 credit hours each semester, and wear their uniform on days when they have field training once a week. Fast Track reporter Sarah Miller has more on what it is like as a cadet here on campus from the female perspective. The kicker has also become popular on campus. It attaches to any longboard or skateboard without a rider needing to buy a whole new board. What started as just a hobby has evolved into an actual product. The two developers are now taking a leap into the business world with this kicker. Reporter Lauren Westberg visited the workshop to find out more. People in the area have surely noticed the cold and snow we have had so far this season, and you may be wondering if this is going to continue. Fast Track reporter Gino Recchia brings us more information about how this snow is affecting Purdue students and what we can expect for the rest of the winter. The C. Richard Pettigrew Speech and Debate Forum is preparing for a national debate tournament that they are hosting in a couple of weeks. Debate teams from all over the country and even two from Canada are coming to take part in this event. Purdue's team is excited for the opportunities this tournament might bring to the university and debate styles in the Midwest in the future. Reporter Emily Green has more on the story. In recent events involving a fatal shooting on Purdue's campus, students have been left wondering what procedures can be taken to protect themselves and others in preventing further tragedies. Alexandra Johnson has more on what can improve campus safety. Every year, the students of Purdue musical organizations put on a special student-produced fundraising rock concert named Phenomena, and every year it brings the house down. Fast Track reporter Billy Jones has more. Even without a music school, Purdue Musical Organizations has been a thriving part of Purdue University for over 80 years. Comprised of dedicated students, faculty, and community members, ensembles travel all over the country bringing Boilermaker pride and a passion for music.
Okay, well, we have 6 groups, 5 choirs and 1 handbell choir. University choir is a mixed ensemble, and they sing more classical music, chamber type music. Heart and Soul sings like gospel, kind of take you to church music. They're also mixed. All Campus Community Chorale kind of sings a little bit of everything because they have people from ages 18 to 70. So both Glee Club and Purduettes sing a huge variety. They sing anywhere from classical to Broadway to modern to a cappella, gospel, anywhere in between.
Ensembles such as the Glee Club and the Purduettes travel many times throughout the year, having around 60 shows a season. Despite their busy schedules, students in PMO hold one of the highest GPAs on campus, holding their students to a high academic standard.
Well, the misconception a lot of students have as they enter college is that they shouldn't do as much because they're afraid that their academics will suffer. A good student will be a good student whether they have a lot of things on their plate or if they don't. So the benefit of being in an ensemble in PMO is that you're learning the skills of time management.
I don't know, everyone has a lot of things on their plate at any given time, especially in PMO because it attracts people that like to be involved in lots of things. So I think that as long as you're smart about it and use your resources, we have so many people with the same majors in all the ensembles that are so willing to help you out with homework, and so many people that are willing to help you out with anything, really.
As part of a Boilermaker tradition, all the groups come together to perform in the Purdue Christmas Show, an event that has been inspiring families for generations.
When we perform for the elementary students, our matinee performance is all the secular, and I was standing in the second row and Santa came in and this little kid stood up and screamed, "Santa!" And it was like his whole world was just complete in that moment, and I just like burst out in tears, just like crying that we made this at least one person's like Christmas season.
And it's just such a cool experience to know that you're going to be bringing so many people so much joy. I mean, honestly, this show has such a tradition, and it's just such a great way to promote, to be ambassadors of music for Purdue.
With opportunities to travel both the country and the globe and perform at such a high caliber, students may be wondering how to join this organization.
Couldn't be easier. I mean, you just have to go to our website, www.purdue.edu/PMO, and there's an audition link, and on that link, it tells you exactly what to do. We always say to dress for success. You're essentially interviewing for a place in that group. So we want to see that you've taken the time to dress for success, as we call it. Prepare a couple of songs, one that's maybe a little up-tempo, one that maybe is more like a ballad. That allows us to see two different styles of music in your voice.
You have so many opportunities, you meet so many people, you have this expectation to be professional and to be respectful, which I think is really rare on a college campus. And the biggest thing for me is just the community.
PMO is full of wonderful opportunities and friends that will last a lifetime. I should know, they got me. Reporting for Fast Track, I'm Ryan Straut.